guys, Ashley here. I hope you guys are all having an awesome day. I first just wanted to say it feels so good to be back making speed builds and also uploading to YouTube. I'm sorry it's been so long since my last video, but my whole family got sick again and it is really depressing. I think we have been sick on and off for a month now. And this cold and flu season is just kicking our butt. I have never, or at least I haven't been this sick in a really long time. And honestly, it's really depressing, like I mentioned before. I mean, when you get sick, it is what it is. Like my family, especially my husband and I, we're not really normally ones to complain about being sick. I mean, if we get a cold or, the flu, it is what it is and, you just kind of get over it. But the fact that this has been going on for so long, like I think the first time we started getting sick was around Christmas, because that was my second son's birthday around then, and I was losing my voice. And it has just escalated like every week. Like this last time I was sick, I had a fever for like 3 or 4 days and a high fever. And it was so bad, I couldn't even get out of bed. And that's not normally like me. Like normally, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those commercials for like parents don't take sick days. That's me. I don't take sick days. I still have to look after my children and feed them and bathe them and, put them to bed. But I could not get out of bed. It was awful. And my kids got sick again and my husband got sick again. And even my husband, he doesn't really get sick that often. And even he mentioned to me, he's like, Ashley, I am so over this. Like, I just want to feel better. And, it wasn't that we weren't taking care of ourselves. We were eating better food. We were taking medication if needed, resting, and it just kept coming back. It's been awful. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed that with this cold and flu season, but it's been bad. It's been really depressing, and I'm finally starting to feel better. And watch me jinx myself, watch me get sick again. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I am over it finally and I can move on with my life and I can make more speed build videos for you guys because I missed you. And I don't know if you guys missed me, but I for sure missed you guys. But anyways, let's just get right into this build. I kind of blew past all the exterior. But what I wanted to build is a container house, and I ended up making 2 separate units. And I have wanted to do a container house for a really long time. I have seen that trend on, HGTV, and also I noticed a lot of container houses on Pinterest. So I definitely wanted to try making one in The Sims, and I absolutely love how these turned out. I did 2 and they were completely opposite. This one that I am decorating right now, it is very neutral, black and white, industrial a little bit. And the top unit is a lot more fun. It's got vibrant colors, a lot of teal accents, very boho. So I definitely think this is the opposite, tiny container houses. It was so much fun to make. And I definitely want to make more container houses or tiny houses or trailers. I think I might make a trailer in my next speed build. I'm not 100% sure yet because I do want to add some variety to my channel. But for sure, I definitely want to try making a trailer. I don't know if you guys have seen those speed builds on YouTube, but there's ones that have I think it's actually a boat base, where a boat sits on, a boat trailer. That is actually in the debug menu. And I really want to use that to make a mobile home or a trailer home. But I'm not really sure what kind to make. I know that there are those retro looking ones that look like metal. I'm not really sure if I'm going to go in that direction because it's very similar to this container house that I made. So I might just try making kind of like a box shape and then like floating it on top of that boat trailer, but we'll see. I also do have some ideas for a new modern farmhouse. I was on Pinterest and I was saving photos like crazy. But yeah, no, I am really excited about, this year and all these speed builds that I get to make. And I hope you guys are enjoying them. I guess that's like my main goal, is to make sure that, I am making what you guys like and what you guys want to see. So I know I've mentioned it in other videos before, but if you have any suggestions on any videos that you would like to see, just leave me a comment below, or you can always contact me on Twitter or Instagram. I'm more active on Instagram, but I do have a Twitter as well. It's ashleysimbuilder. And you guys can always just tag me or send me a message through either of those social medias. So for these builds, I ended up using a lot of items from Tiny Living because it is the newest stuff pack. And I have just been loving this pack so much. I love all the furniture. Like I mentioned before, it is definitely like my personal taste. So when I saw all of the items, I was so excited to use them in builds, and I have pretty much been sticking to just using those in speed builds. I use some items obviously from like other packs as well, but the main pieces of furniture I've been using the Tiny Living stuff pack, and I was able to fit like a eating area or a dining area and a living room in both of these like tiny container homes. This one is more like room oriented. So I was able to put a full bedroom and also a bathroom, where the unit upstairs, it has more of an open concept. So there is a bathroom that's enclosed, but then the bed is the Murphy bed. And then I do have a small kitchen and a dining area as well. And also I do end up switching that side table out for a dining room set. It just made more sense. I mean, the Sims could always eat on the couch, but I was able to fit in a chair and a table, so it just made sense to put a little dining area in here. And that is about it for that bottom unit. I did add a seating area outside, as well as a barbecue and a couple plants. I didn't go too crazy on this patio area. I think, there was enough on there. I didn't have to go like super crazy with like items or decor. And I did use this really cool palette coffee table. It came with University, and I've never used it before. It was one of those items that I'm like, oh, right, like I could use that. Like that would just be perfect for like an outdoor like patio space. So I think it's just really cool for like this like build, because there are 2 units. I'm assuming maybe the people that live here are roommates or really good friends. So they probably just like hang out outside, like having some drinks or some lemonade on the patio together. But then they have their own like personal area that they can retreat to at the end of the day. So as I was mentioning before, you can definitely see that this unit has a lot more of the teal colors. So I ended up using the same wallpaper on the exterior. I used it in the interior as well. It just kind of made sense for a container house. I'm not really actually sure how container houses are built, but in my mind or my opinion, I feel like the exterior walls would also be the same in the inside. Like the bottom unit had like the metal, and this one has like the teal wood panels. So I'm just going to say that the inside is the same as the outside. And you can definitely see here I went with a lot more fun colors. I recently got the movie hangout stuff pack. So I wanted to use these curtains because I thought they were just so much fun. And I definitely went in with a lot more vibrant colors for this unit. I love the teal, and I love the teal backsplash in the kitchen. I thought it was just super cool, and it just worked perfectly like for this unit. And I was able to get like a little like entryway nook area with like a little console table and some decor. In my mind, what I was looking for was better storage solution for this house. So that's why I went with like a lot of like wall mounted decor. The Murphy bed's got the shelving on it, and then just kind of like tucked things away here and there. Just like a lot of shelving, a lot of wall decor. And for the bathroom, I wanted to use this like mosaic tile flooring. Never used it before, and I thought it was just super cool. I had a feeling that the sim who lives in this unit painstakingly put that mosaic tile in themselves. And I did want to put a regular shower in here. It just didn't work with the layout, so I ended up using the shower from university. And then I was able to put a little dining area in here. I used the tiny living dining set and chairs. I have been loving those chairs so much. They're absolutely perfect. And I know there's no sink in the kitchen, but I just assumed that the sim would use the bathroom sink when they were washing dishes or their hands. And I really love the contrast with these two units. I think they're just absolutely perfect with the black and white on the bottom unit and this fun color. And I did manage to get a desk in this unit. I just put it to the left side of the Murphy bed. And, I'm assuming that maybe the roommates, maybe they'll share the computer up here. But that is about it for this build. I did do like an outdoor patio space upstairs. Again, they can use that to hang out and, have some drinks or hang out with friends. So yeah, like I said, that is about it for this video. If you guys liked this, if you could give it a like, comment, and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. And if you can turn on that notification bell, it lets you know when I've uploaded a new speed build. And like I mentioned before, if you guys have any ideas for any speed builds that you would like to see in the future, just leave me a comment below or send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter. I'm very active on Instagram for sure. Twitter, I really need to get better acquainted with Twitter. But yeah, until next time, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye!
I was lost in the woods under dust, and the fairies found me. And they led the way, they cleared the way to my heart. All the hurt, all the pain under the skin, I had fainted. They carried me, they cleared the way to my heart. Thank you to magic for rescuing me. Thank you to summer for fairies blowing glitter in the wind. I had fallen head first into love with another